Week 10. Where's my mic?
Helps if I move my mic closer to my mouth.
Good evening, everyone. How are you? You all well? Welcome on to week 10 of quiz night. Apparently, I'm logging in as me somewhere. There we go. How are you? Hello, Mad Locust Rising. Hello, Beef. Hello, everyone who's watching. Week 10 of quiz nights in this what is now a pretty glorious day out there, considering that we've had cold, wet, hailstones, sun, cold, wet, hailstones, sun. Eventually, it's going to get up to temperature. I mean, to be fair, I'm going to look at what it's going to be next week. It's looking a little bit on the side because it goes from 11 degrees, as you can see right there, all the way up to next Friday. Says it's going to be 26 degrees. Do that so I don't have show my hometown. 26 degrees. Come on, camera. Come on. You believe that? 26 next week. So we've got someone on the way. Anyway, you're not here for that. You're here for quizzing, aren't you? So shall we show you tonight's rounds? Because these are the 7 rounds that are, well, yeah, they get you points. So we've got warm-up connections to classic TV, and then we've got a little break. After the break, we've got observation corner, speed quiz in the 66% club, and the wheel of knowledge. All to get on to this for tonight. And this for the year. Look at that. Rule sorts with 99 points. Lard with 73 points in second place. Jew in third place with 63 points. Then Yapacod with 34 points. Dr. Scotland not far behind him with 33. Lou is in 6th with 25 points. Beeve with 19 points. Rainbow Noise with 11. Michael Patson with 10. Deep Breaths. Push with 8. Danto with 3. And Springtrap with 1 point. So there's the points going on. How is everyone well? Is everyone well? And we'll have a look at the 10k club since we're here as well, because we've got 33 entries into the 10k club so far. The total entries for last year was 232. And that right, Moops?
Moopsy.
Exactly. There's quite a few. We're progressing quite nicely, aren't we? That's the main thing. But yeah, you're here to play quizzes. We've got these 7 quizzes. I should really do it from this side to going across. Ready to go. Shall we get into it? Let's get into it. It's time to warm up. Yes, it's time for warm-up. I've got 10 general knowledge questions with the timing somewhere between 5 and 30 seconds for each of the questions. You're looking at easy to moderate questions to start with. And yeah, what do you need? You need to get into Kahoot, don't you? So shall we bring up Kahoot? Let's bring up Kahoot. Let's bring up the pin. And we'll bring up the controller, because the pin tonight is 8909318. 8909318 is the pin to enter tonight's quiz. Go to Kahoot.it or with the Kahoot app, or scan that QR code thingy that's over there, because some people did that at work on Friday when I had a thing like that. Lard is in with there. How are you doing, Lard? You all right? Welcome along. So yes, first round of the night, and we've got a Wednesday night where I decided you know when you go out for a walk and stuff and you feel icky. Well, that was my thing today. So I showered up, I'm ready to go. I've even got the dressing gown here. The Hugh Hefner dressing gown kind of stuff is right here, ready to go on after the stream. Roll Sorts is in as well. Hello, Roll Sorts. How are you? You well? Welcome on to quiz night. Our current leader of the 2026 quiz night. Lads, meh. I get you, man. I get you. I don't know what sound effect to play for you, other than I could play. I'll just play this for you, mate.
You jammy bastard.
Hopefully that will give you a laugh. I've got a couple of new sound effects on since I've decided that my streams don't need to be too family friendly. We have a couple of new sound bites available for you. You'll find one that's called Saw Donkey, and you'll have that's a lot of you'll get very tired and achy, just woke up after nap.
Ass.
That's the one. That's the one. Oh, Egini, I can never pronounce it. Sorry, how are you doing? Again, he's oh, crikey, I can't pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. How do you pronounce your name? Is it H in it? Is it H? It's H, isn't it? Hington. Sorry. It is one of those days. How are you doing, H? You alright? Right, shall we start this quiz? Let's start this quiz, shall we? Let's get this quiz started. Let's do it. Let's go and hit start. Bring down the quiz now. Here we go. Yeah, just H. Thanks, H. How you doing? You alright? Welcome along to quiz night. Welcome along to this. Yeah. Good luck with the quiz, everyone. You're good. That's good. And Beeve is there. Arthur's coming in. It's quiz night. Of course he's coming in to go out there. Okay, here's some instructions for you. So you've got 10 general knowledge questions to warm up your trivia skills with multiple choice, true or false, puzzles, and picture reveals. This is
ass.
Even Dr. Sky. That's going to get me every time. This is a dynamic timing round, meaning some questions have more time to answer than others. If you know, you know, by the way. A maximum of 2,000 points will be awarded for each correctly answered question. The quicker you answer, the more points you can score. Not answering or submitting an incorrect answer will not affect your score, and players who finish around on the podium will receive points for the Quiz Night League. Right. Watch back Discworld on Monday and you'll understand. Shall we get the round started? Let's go. Question number 1 is this. It's film. And here is your question. First question of the night is: Grease was released in which year? 1976, 1977, 1978, or 1979? Aha! I've got to do something here because they're not in mixed up order. 1978 is the correct answer. I just need to... I have this for a quiz at work. I need to shuffle the answers. Thank you very much. 1978. Two people going and getting that right. One person 1 year out. But those three who got it right were Roll Sorts, Dr. Sconic, and Lard. H. You're in 4th place. Still plenty of time. Plenty of time. Miss Kira, are you coming in, mate? Coming in. Yeah. Kira's coming in. Getting used to me. Right. Question 2 is this: true or false? 5 seconds to answer this question. True or false? Here's your question. This is the correct spelling of the word observant. True or false? I say 5 seconds. I always give you 10 for some reason. It's false, and it is our first
Perfect
question of the night. 61 perfect questions for the year so far. Trying to catch 169.
Giggity.
How are we going to catch it? I have no idea. Everyone off the mark now. Top 3 remain the same despite that. So Fastest Fingers going really good there. And H is off the mark now as well. Let's go with question number 2. Phobias. After is my phobia. Thalassophobia is a phobia of what? Seas, sharks, planes, or boats? That's after going in. It's here in the background. It's seas. Seas is the correct answer. 50-50 split there. 2 people going for boats. 2 people going for seas. Well done to 2 of you who got that right for seas. That'll be Raskotnik and H getting it right. Raskotnik jumping up now into 1st place. Volsorts, Lard, and H on roughly the same points. Okay, next question is singles. We've got a puzzle round for you here. You just need to give me these singles in the correct order of release. So from oldest to newest, as it will say in this question right now. Put these singles by Take That in order of release. Oldest at the top. We've got Pray, It Only Takes a Minute, How Deep Is Your Love, Back for Good. How deep is your love? So I've gone right too far so far. It's 7:30. It's 20 to 8 and I've lost the will to live today. It's been one of those days today with work. 4 of you going for it. It's a 50-50 split. 2 of you know you take that. Well done to 2 who got... I would say who got that right, but I know who gets that right because we showed the scoreboards afterwards. But this is your correct order. It only takes a minute. Pray, Back for Good, and How Deep Is Your Love? And the people who got that right was Volsorts and Lard getting that one right. Well done to Volsorts and well done to Lard. You're obviously big Take That fan spot. Volsorts is a music quiz extraordinaire. Go and check out Volsorts' channel for more music stuff. And Lard, you're just a secret Take That fan, aren't you, mate? Yeah. Danto's in as well. Danto's popped into the chat there. We're on that board. So 1992 was it only takes a minute. I could make a big lie and say my brother had that as a poster. No, he didn't. He had the Spice Girls. 1993 was Pray even. 95 was Back for Good. And 1996 was How Deep Is Your Love. I'll have a typo on that one because How Deep is should be 2 words.
T-I-P-O. Tracker's got a typo.
12 typos for the year so far. 1 round 10. Mental arithmetic. Here comes your mental arithmetic question, and it's this. Down with the keyboard. What is 44 plus 87? Is it 171, 151, 111, or 131? 44 plus 87. 131 is the correct answer. 40 plus 80 is 124, plus 7 is 11. 120 plus 11 is 131. One person getting it right with 131 points. Who got it right the fastest? Dr. Skotnik now jumps to the top. So we got Skotnik, Rawsorts Lard, H, and Danto. Good evening, Danto. You're all right, my friend. Let's go with the next question, shall we? Question number 6. Question 6. True or false? Transport. You just got to tell me if this make and model it exists. Citroen made the C5. True or false? Ooh, it's true. 3 of you getting it right with the C5. C1, C2, C3, C4, C5. Can you make the C6 as well? My head says they made the C6. 3 of you getting it right with true. 2 people getting it wrong with false. Those 3 who got that right was Dr. Skotnik Lard, funny number. In second, and H getting it right as well. Danto, get to get off the mark. I thought it was the Sinclair C5. There is Sinclair C5. You would have got points for that. Yeah. But yeah. See this, and Dr. Skotnik's put a swirly thing. I'm just going to put that.
How dare you?
And with this.
Down with this sort of thing. Careful now.
Let's go to the next question, shall we? Question 7. Technological.
Ass.
Have I regretted putting that soundbite on now? Is that kind of like a little bit of a regret? I'm going to just lower that camera down a little bit. Is that just now a little bit of a regret for putting that on? Oh dear. Had to try and get it through the filter. Katana is the name. Code name given to which of these products? Xbox One, Sega Dreamcast, PlayStation 3, or Nintendo Wii U? Katana. It is the Dreamcast. The Dreamcast was called Katana. Scott. Sorry, Danto with the. It was the Dreamcast. 2 out of 3 if you're getting that one right. 3 if you go for Nintendo Wii U. Unfortunately, you're incorrect. We've got Rawsorts moving up the board, and H moving into the podium place. Lard has dropped down into 4th, but still has the funny number. Danto yet to get off the mark, but we've got plenty of time left. Question 8, everyone's favourite question. Publications. I'd like you to put these literary publications in order of release from oldest to newest. And tonight we have Penelope Fitzgerald at Freddy's, Stephen King, The Dead Zone, Pascal Bruckner, Evil Angels, and Robert Ludlum, The Bourne Identity. What order? What's the correct order? 16 seconds to go, so plenty of time. Just need to place these in the correct order. What do we think? It wasn't a rubbish question. That's really one of these.
Hot damn!
I'm quite happy for that. That is the correct order on screen. So Stephen King, The Dead Zone, Robert Ludlum, The Bourne Identity, Pascal Bruckner, Evil Angels, and Penelope Fitzgerald at Freddy's. 2 of you getting that right. Who got that right? Danto's off the mark. I need a hallelujah. H has jumped up into 2nd place. For Skotnik still in 1st. We're close to the 10k club. Let's see what we've got for the dates. So 1979 was Stephen King with The Dead Zone. Robert Ludlum's The Bourne Identity was 1980. Now, considering a publication from 1980, it took a long time for them to come out, just for someone to see that and make it into a film adaptation. What was that? 22 years? 2002, 2003? Ish, something like that. Pascal Bruckner, Evil Angels in 81, and Penelope Fitzgerald at Freddy's in 82. Right, next question is this. Sports. I've got a sports stadium that I'm going to dissolve. It could be a stadium, it could be a track. It's going to dissolve. You just need to tell me what it is. And this is your question. Obviously, name the sports venue as the picture is being revealed. That will help. Raymond James Stadium, the Levi Stadium, NRG Stadium, or the MetLife Stadium. So we've got NFL ones. Oh, we've got a bit of a clue where it says stadium there. MetLife Stadium is correct. And 2 of you got it right. Well done to 2 of you got it right. I wouldn't have got it. I researched it. I wouldn't have got it. So well done to the 2 who got it right. Who got that right? H got that right to jump to the top. First member of the 10K club as well. Dr. Skotnik in 2nd place. Still Large is back up to 3rd. Volsos drops down to 4th. Danto in 5th place with 1756. Okay. Does that leave us with the final question? It does leave us with the final question. Geography, true or false? So true or false question. I'd like you to give me the answer to this question, please. And it's this. The US city of Augusta is the state capital of Maine. The US city of Augusta is the state capital of Maine. It's true. True is the correct answer. Wow. Okay. That means we have winners. And I'm just need to double check to see. No, it hasn't updated the scores. We haven't updated scores, please, Kahoot. We've got updated scores now. That's perfect. And we've got a percentage as well. That was a 50% completion this time. Well done, everyone. But I know one thing. We're going to have someone on the board for the first time. So if you bear with me a second, because I know it's a big spoiler. It's a spoiler. But I'm going for the spoiler because points mean prizes. At the end of the day, points do mean prizes. Right, in 5th place with a score of 1756, it's Danto. In 4th place with a score of 8538, it's Lard, which means our top 3 is this. In 3rd place with a score of 9196, it's Dr. Skotnik, Ice Cream Head Skull, like it. In 2nd place with a score of 9502 is Royal Sorts, Bunny Head Bubble Hut. But in 1st place with a score of 11944, first quiz, maiden victory, it's H. Well done, H. You get your name onto the board tonight straight away. I'm liking that. Absolutely well done. Absolutely blasted that. Let's get your name onto the Wall of Fame, because you take winner spot number 1. There we go. Ooh. Helps if I hit. Come on. Control C. Control V. There. I wasn't expecting that. I can't play that sound without triggering the rubbish sound effect, H. I thought Augusta, Georgia. Oh, wrong one. Sorry. Aging. June's in the house. Thank you very much for this. That alert's very small, isn't it, Moops?
Moopsy.
It really is. How you doing, Ju? You all right? Of all sorts, there's something that I have noticed, though. You got on the board in 2nd place, which means you've broken the 100 points for the year. 100 points, 101 points for all sorts now as we enter week 10 with that 2nd place. Lard is still in 2nd place with 73 points. Jew still in 3rd with 63. Yappa Gold is ahead of Dr. Skotnik, despite the fact they're on level points. Yappa Gold has more wins. Lou in 6th place with 25 points. Beeve in 7th with 19. Rainbow Noise in 8th with 11th. Michael Patterson in 9th with 10. Push in 10th with 8. Danto and H both on 3 points each, both with 1 win. And it just goes purely because H, you got your win after Danto. And Springtrap is in 13th place. Not bad, isn't it? Jew's good. How are you? I'm good. How was watching Mortal Kombat? Mortal Kombat! Hey, that didn't I? Shall we move on to our next round? Let's move on to the next round. 4 clues, 4 answers. Which one? Connection. Yes, we got connections. As I said on the pre-build up, 5 questions will be there. You got 4 clues, 4 answers. Only one of those answers connects all 4 clues together. Your job is to find out which one has the connection. Somewhere between easy and moderate this round. You do get fixed times, 20 seconds to answer each question. So I'm going to bring up Kahoot. I'm going to get the timer going, and you've got the code 8909318 if you'd like to join. 8909318 if you'd like to join. So Beef, Dante, Dr. Scott, Nick H, all sorts of lad already in. All right, chaps, says Jubrilla. I'll say this like Hastings when we read this out.
It was rather good. I had to watch the first one ready for the second one tomorrow.
Best Captain Hastings impression that you'll get from me, other than good or I say. But I've watched a lot of Poirot recently, yeah. Right, chaps. I mean, early Poirot, the amount of it, the amount of swearing was, you swine. Hastings. Oh, he gets riled up as Hastings. 8909318. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players in. Choose all right. Had to watch it ready for the first one. Wow, fair enough. Anomalina. Hello, Anomalina. How are you doing? You well? Welcome along. I've got an itch. But after all that, I think I've been bitten. It's just silly. You all right? Yes. So. Yeah, I don't know why my Poirot thing's going, but we decided, since it came onto Netflix, we watched a lot, even though we own the Poirot box set. How are you keeping, Anomalina? You well? Oh, hello. Is that Gira? Is that Arthur? No, Gira. Gira's there. Gira loves watching Mr. Robin, Stanley the what was he? I'm sorry to for joy. Magpie. Is it Magpie? Exciting times. Was that due? Oh, it was good. Yeah, because Walkabout 2 comes out. It's out now. Interesting. Right, shall we get the round started? We've got 10 seconds to go. Let's get this going. Right, start the round. Shrink that back down so it fits on my page right there. And I'll go through the instructions. Yeah. As Gira is watching perplexed out there, there's normally some birds out there, that's why he sits there. But it's fun when Arthur tries to squeeze by because he does kind of go in the gap there. He'll just go like that. 5 questions each with 4 clues. Only one of the answers will connect them all. You have up to 20 seconds to answer each question. A maximum of 2,000 points will be awarded for each correctly answered question. The quicker you answer, the more points you could score. Not answering or submitting an incorrect answer will not affect your score, and players who finish the round on the podium receive points for the quiz nightly. Normally, it was chatting with Lard and thought I'd stick my head around this door. Oh, thank you. Well, it's nice to see you. It really is nice to see you. I'm going to have to pop into your streams more often as well. I know you when you're on, I did get notifications. Apologies for those who are content creators. Work life is just all over the place. When you've got a teenager and one that's approaching the end of year 6 as well. Right, shall we get this quiz started? Let's get question 1 on the board, shall we? Question 1 coming up onto your devices right now, and it's this. So, innuendo, do the Bartman, Dizzy, the one and only. What's the UK #1 year? 1991, 1992, 1993, or 1990? What do we think, folks? And guess who got the one ribbed at school when that second song came out? Do the car. Yeah. I get ribbed for that when I was there, and then South Park came out, and then I had to do this business. 1991 is the correct answer there. Was chatting with Lard. I haven't been on for 2 months, but I'm also terrible for checking my tradition. I know what you mean. Yeah. Well, I've got an iconic surname. It's gonna happen. 2 out of 9, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 out of 8 getting that one right. Sorry. Who got it right? Scotland got it right, and All Sorts got it right. There we go. The first 2. Let's go with question number 2, shall we? After I let Ira in because I'm going this way. You know what, mate. Question 2 is this. Tashkent, Samarkand, Bukhara, and Fergana. Which country are these cities in? Is it Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, or Uzbekistan? That's a tough one this week. I apologise. That is a proper tough one this week. You know how I said medium? I should put hard on the thing to that, shouldn't I? Oh, Uzbekistan is the correct answer. Bloody hell. For Scotland, Queen, Bart Simpson, and Chesney Hawkes.
I don't know.
Lad didn't know. Eve knew this one. Oh, nice. Who else got it right? Jew got it right as well. Well done for both of you. For the previous question. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Queen. Bart Simpson.
I'm looking for tips.
Lad. What was the other one? Innuendo's Queen. Did a Bartman. Dizzy was Vic Reeves and Oh, what's the band that he had? That was Vic Reeves. The Scotland or all sorts. Wonder Stuff. That's it. Vic Reeves and the Wonder Stuff. And then the one known Chesney Horse. Yeah. Thank you. All sorts. Thank you, lad. Perfect. Right. Where were we? We're going to this question now, aren't we? Yeah. Vic Reeves, that is. Yeah. Hailstorm were banned from Uzbekistan because of the song. Ah. Well, I didn't know that. The more you know. Let's go to question 3, shall we? Holding up everyone today. Dave Lister, Arnold Rimmer, Cat Cry, and David Show. I must have had a day that I just filled in. I thought everyone would get. I thought it'd be a perfect question. 7 out of 8, you getting it with Red Dwarf. Of course, it's the red coloured answer there. One person go for Hawaii 5-0. Who got it right? Who's got points on the board? Everyone's got. Oh, someone dropped. Wait, I need to see that graphic. Who dropped? Scotland dropped. Everyone else but Scotland got it right. Anyone gets this wrong because they're all British card. They got their British card taken away. Oh right. Yeah, exactly. Well, you can blame Dr. Scotland Gleaner because I'll just do that again. This is what happened with Scotland. Drops down the list. Look at this. Book and Rimmer. Jew got it right the fastest, then B from Rosals, then H, then Lard in that order. Right, let's go. Let's get this next question done, shall we? Scotty, take minds away. Chancery Lane, Covent Garden, Leicester Square, and Piccadilly Circus. What's the TFL line? Is it Victoria, Jubilee, Piccadilly, or Bakerloo? See y'all. Scotland, come back with Scotland. You're always welcome. Piccadilly line is the correct answer for that one. So Piccadilly is the correct answer. 3 of you getting that one right. 4 people going for Jubilee. I can see why. 1 person going for Victoria even. No one going for Bakerloo. Like it. All right. I love those gifts for Scotland. Right. Beef jumps up to the top. Jews in second. For Scotland bounces back on that one. Quite literally. All right, I'll come back. Into 3rd place. H is in 4th. All sorts is in 5th. Let's get to the next question. The final question of this round. And it is this. Mr. Wonderful. Then play on. Kiln House Future Games. Who's the band or artist with those albums? Is it Fleetwood Mac, ABBA, Shadows, or Bee Gees? Shadows. I can't speak. That was close. But the correct answer is Fleetwood Mac. Fleetwood Mac is the correct answer, which means we do have winners. I want to double check that's correct because I expect it's not. It is correct. Oh, we have winners and we have winners. So let's go through the winners list again in just a second, but we'll start from the bottom and work our way up because in 8th place with a score of 1936, it's Anomalina. You do not. It's what's the words? There's nothing to gain. It's all for the brain, unless you want to be on the wall of fame. But it's all a bit of fun in there. In 7th place with a score of 1948, it's Danto. In 6th place with a score of 3718 is Dr. Skotnik. In 5th place with a score of 3816, it's Lard. In 4th place with a score of 3878, it's Jew, which means we have a top 3 that looks like this. In 3rd place with a score of 5358, it's H. H in 3rd place. In 2nd place with a score of 5392, it's Roll Sorts. But in first place with a 5-7-7-8, it's only our current champion, Eve, taking the points there. Still other rounds to prove yourself better on. There's plenty. Data, my brain cells clearly not awake for these rounds. That's why we've got 7 rounds. It's plenty of choice. Plenty of choice. Well done to Beeve. Let's get your name onto the board. You join H on the board there. Boop, there we go. And we'll update the board because the board now looks like this. So All Sorts has a score of 103 points. Lard still in second place. Juice still in third place. Yabba Gold and Dr. Scotnik still tied 4th and 5th. Lou is in 6th place. Beeve now catching up with Lou in 7th place. Rainbow Noise in 8th. Michael Patterson in 9th. Push is in 10th. H moves up above Danto into 11th place. Danto in 12th place. And Springtrap in 13th. Go. Nice. Nice. End of that round. Let's play another round. Let's play another round, shall we? It's time to take care of that little box that's in the corner of the room. Whether you have that box in the corner of the room anymore is a different thing. It might be on the wall of your room. But what I do know is it's time for classic TV. It's classic TV time. I've got 10 questions around the world of television, and you've got somewhere between 5 to 30 seconds to answer. Stand us. I better lock in. Triggered tonight. Triggered. All Sorts corner. I'm knackered out after that. Corner. Oh, only corner. Oh, hello. We're there. Yeah, we're good. Hang on. What's my battery like? Fully charged. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, okay. We'll get the board. We'll get this up on it. 8909318 if you want to play along. We got 7 players already in. Everybody panic! You ever seen Team America? That's all I can think of with that. Don't ask. Don't ask. Oh dear. So, for those of you who've missed the update, and this is where I get very middle class in there, coffee machine turned up last week, and I've been practicing getting what the words? Dialing it in. It's quite nice. I'm getting it all right. Although I think the milk was off because it tasted a little bit off today, and I sniffed it tonight after I drank it. That's probably explains why I got a little bit of a stomachache. You don't need to know that. Dan tells that film is great. Yeah, it is. It is a great film. Of course. No, I'm not quoting anymore. Connections was 42%. 42% correct answers there last that one. That was really good. Yeah, just out of curiosity on that. I'm hitting things now. 8909318. Danto, true. I love the mad animation. It is good. I like that. I do like that. Lena, I just noticed you've chosen an avatar that's got a very similar to hairstyle to what you have. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like that. I just noticed it. It's like, that's pretty much your hairstyle, isn't it? 8909318. Yeah. just observing. Just observing. Right, shall we kick this off? Because we've got 13 seconds to go. Bring up the instruction cards in that time as well. I chose it because of that. Nice. Sorry.
Nice.
Or shall I give you this one?
I don't know what it is, but you have got it.
There we go. Right, here comes your instructions for this round. We've got 10 questions around the world of television, whether that's timely, modern classics, terrestrial, satellite, cable, or streaming. This is a dynamic timing round, meaning some questions have more time to answer than others. A maximum of 2,000 points will be awarded for each correctly answered question. The quicker answer, like the quicker I read these slides out, the more points you can score. Not answering or submitting an incorrect answer will not affect your score, and players who finish the round on the podium will receive points for the Quiz Night League. Right, folks, here comes question number 1, coming down to your devices right now, and it's number of series or seasons. So 10 seconds to answer this question, and this is your question. How many series of Quantum Leap original run were produced? Was it 8, 5, 7, or 6? Because random is randomness. 7 of you getting it absolutely spot on with 5 seasons. One person go for 7, but the 7 have got it right. Well, we can only see the top 5. But B got it right. So did also. So did Wisconsin. So did H. So did June. Nice. Out there. Let's go to the next question, shall we? Question number 2. True or false? Guesswork from me. Well, Dante, I'll give you that then.
You jammy bastard.
There we go. Question 2 is this. True or false? You'll find the character of Willow Harris in the show Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Willow Harris. True or false? Oh, now. People are going to say I am mean here. But the answer is false. And the reason that is because if I go in and go to Buffy I was waiting for this. Buffy the Vampire Slayer characters. It is main cast. Willow Rosenberg. Willow Rosenberg is the correct answer. Xander Harris. Yes, I deliberately mixed the surnames up. So false. 2 people got that right. Who are the ones that got that right? That'll be Jew got it right and someone else. Hold on. I know I'm tricky. It was bad. My bad. Sorry. Question 3. Let's move on, shall we, to title cards. I'm going to dissolve a title card. You just need to tell me what show that belongs to. There's no trick questions here of this now. Anyway. 50-50 had to go for it. No worries, Dan. So don't blame you. So what's the name of the show as it slowly reveals the card? Is it SMTV Live? Is it Live and Kicking, Motormouth, or Going Live? What do we think? Should have a little bit. 3 people have answered so far. Should have more. 5. That's probably going to be the biggest giveaway. Motormouth is the correct answer. 6 of you getting it right with Motormouth. 1 person going for SMTV, 1 person going for Live and Kicking. Well done to the 6 of you who waited for that M, the double M there, because that is also what I based my Multiplayer Madness one on that. What was Motormouth? Motormouth was the children's ITV strand on a Saturday. Morning, I think it was. This tracker just went stop it. I think it was Gira. It was a Saturday morning TV strand from 1989 to 1992. But it had hosts like Andy Crane, Neil Buchanan. It had, if you ever get to see it, go on YouTube and see they built Mousetrap. You know the game Mousetrap. They built it as a kids show, and I wanted to play that so much. I wanted to go on that as much as I wanted to go on Fold. Lard saying old people's TV shows. What are we going to do with that?
How dare you?
There you go. But 6 of you got it right. Let's have a look at the 6 who got that right. But you got it right. So did Beef. So did Russell. So did Dr. Scott and Lard did as well. 1 other person. Maybe about a tad too early for me. Yeah, because Motormouth was followed by What's Up Doc. What's Up Doc was then followed by Scratchy & Co. Scratchy & Co. was followed by SMTV. I want to say that order. And then Going Live and Live and Kicking. You can see Going Live predates Live and Kicking. It's complicated. Let's go to the next question, shall we? Question number 4. Not SNMTV, dirty bugger. That came out. SMTV Live was my era and Live and Kicking for sure. Yeah. So I was a few. Look, the grey hairs, Dante. The grey hairs. That kind of says it. I'm a bit older. Final episode by year. I've got to give you a puzzle one on here. There's going to be 4. There's 4. You just need to place these shows in chronological order of the final airing of their show, 1989 to 1992. So have a guess at this. The 8:15 from Manchester. Good morning, Britain. The Trapdoor. Tugs. Now, how many of these shows have people heard of? And if anyone, I don't have Grace somehow. Danto. Yeah, I know. Considering I'm 42, I'm not too bad on the side. It's just here. It's here and a little bit here. Rubbish question. You know how H, you said you wasn't expecting that? I've got a perfect sound for that.
I wasn't expecting that.
That's the one. 48 times this year we've had a rubbish question. No one getting it right. This is the correct order. Tugs from the same stable as Thomas the Tank Engine, so Britt Allcroft. The Trapdoor, 8:15 from Manchester, was actually the stopgap between going live and live and kicking. That's what that was. And Good Morning Britain, if anyone's thinking of the modern Good Morning Britain, this is the one that predated from 1983 to 1992. We go silver or something. I just go grey. Have dark hair. Yeah, there you go. So Tugs, the Trapdoor, the 8:15 from Manchester, and Good Morning Britain. Right. I look like a badger. I look like Mr. Draken said. You look like you dipped your painting, your beard in white paint on white paint, or Tipex or something like that. Get worse, but I don't care. Name the show from a screenshot. I'm going to show you a screenshot. A lad was correct before GMTV. You just need to name the show from the screenshot as it slowly dissolves. Options today: Hawaii 5-0, Columbo, Murder She Wrote, or Magnum PI. And for some reason, I haven't italics Magnum PI. What do we think? One person's already answered. That is a funky red phone or whatever it is on the desk there. What the heck is that? I think it's a phone. We're yet to have. We've got 4 people that have answered already. 9 seconds to go. Flip flops galore. There we go. 3 seconds to go. 2, 1. We got it. Magnum PI is the correct answer. We'll bring up the media. Tom Selleck there. We've got Magnum and saw Tom Selleck and still chose wrong. Oh, Danto. Who got it right? Lard got it right. So did H. The two who got it right, so they go up to second and third respectively. Let's go with the next question, shall we? Question number 6. True or false channel launch date? Definitely 50-50 chance for this question. Same Danto. You're not Tim. It's all for fun. You and Gold launched on the UK in 1994, originally called UK Gold. True or false? You and Gold launched in the UK in 1994, originally called UK Gold. It is false. It's false. 6 of you went for it. 2 got it right. Well done to 2 who got that right. But it is false. Who got it right? Steve got it right. Steve got it right. I know, Mr. Tracker. I know. Thank you for the chocolate. Tracker delivering me sweet. Beef got it right, so I think you got it right as well. Everyone else as you are. But this is your card here. So UK Gold, their original ident. Was launched on the 1st of November 1992, and the first of what would be UK TV channels, a collaboration with BBC and Thames Television. That's how it all started out. Danto, you're not dim. We just got bad luck this round. It's a tough round. It can be tough, but it's after I'm guessing. I mean, after the break, we got Observation Corner. That's a good round. Question 7. Most to least episodes. Another one. So, number of episodes made from a TV show. Let's do this one, shall we? And we have this. Place these programs in the correct order, highest to lowest, of number of episodes made. Kira wants to come in. House, Grey's Anatomy, Scrubs, and I know it's ER, I just want to say UK Gold really showing its gold colours there with blue and white. For Scott, you'd be surprised it took them about 3 years to get a proper gold ident. 3 years from launch. Oh, we got another rubbish question.
I wasn't expecting that.
That's the correct order. Grey's Anatomy, Scrubs, and House is the correct order. So let's skip this and go to our thing on here. So Grey's Anatomy had 448 episodes made at the time that I wrote these questions. Had 331, or ER emergency room. 182 for Scrubs at recording, but even if the new series has gone out, it still sits comfortably in third. And House with 177 episodes. There we go. Right, ident of the week. Oh wow, I misread the question too. What did you, Danto? Hang on. Danto, how can you misread the question? I just need to go back. We're going to go back. How did you misread that? Steve, no wiles. Yes, please. I'll go back to this ident of the week. I thought it was least to most. Oh, and I had House had the most. No, wrong way round. Oh, I get you now. I get you. Right, item of the week. This one should be straightforward, folks. Item of the week is this. Here's your picture. Lena, Danto, you've come into a really bad week this week. I've gone really retro this week. Sorry, I've got to be honest. This is your ident. This is the still from an ident. I'll show you the ident afterwards, but I just wanted to ask the question. Ident of the week. Who used this ident? Are we talking the Comedy Channel, the Power Station, Galaxy, or MTV? The Comedy Channel, the Power Station, Galaxy, or MTV? I'm sure it's just not my round, Danto says. And Nomalina says, it really shows that I didn't watch TV. That's absolutely fine. I grew up around TV. My mum and dad used to have it on all the time. The Power Station. Although saying that, 5 of you got it right with the Power Station. Well done to the 5 who got that right. We're going to just jump in because it is now time for one of my favourite bits. That's up. There we go. I guess what? Oh god, we've got Brown Alert going on in a second.
You jammy bastard!
I've got it right. It's time for I Deduct the Week. Sing along. The Power Station. There we go. Compared to last week's Carlton Cinema drab, that was quite a good ident, wasn't it? I'm hoping that was just a P, mate, not a poop. Crushed. When the smell comes through, I'll understand. Who got it right? 5 people got it right. How's that affect the scores? We have some movements in the scores. Juice still top, Lion in 6th place. Vorsal's up to 3rd. Viscotic's in 4th. And Beeves down to 5th. Damn, that is cool. I'm going to show it one more time. One more time for Ident of the Week. There you go. Lena says, mostly one detective drama, only detective dramas, occasional kids shows. I was outdoorsy in video gaming. That makes sense. I don't need to be better than anyone else, just needs to be worse. And when did the power station shut down? When did power station shut down? Well, on night time. But next question. Okay. Right, audio time from where I got my username from. Tracker. We got a bit of mask going on, and this time, yeah, it's all going on in the world of Matt Tracker. We'll be back after this.
Then these people in masks appeared out of nowhere and tied me up. They've taken over the whole town of Cliffwood. I barely got away.
Biological stress analysis indicates subject is telling the truth.
Give me a general breakdown on Cliffwood, Colorado.
Cliffwood, Colorado. Population 1,052. Elevation 3,200 feet. 1 road leading into city. 1 railroad line. No access by air. Principal source of industry was lumber.
Scan the data banks of all law enforcement and military computers. Find out if there's anything at all on Cliffwood, Colorado.
Defense Department computer indicates a top-secret laser cannon is being shipped to California for testing. Military transport train will be passing through Cliffwood, Colorado at 0900 today.
Bingo! Patch me into the Cliffwood Sheriff Station.
Negative. All communication lines to Cliffwood have been cut.
Good work, Mayhem. Looks like Mask will have to handle this alone. Scan personnel files for the best mask agents suitable for this mission.
There you go. That's your clip. I did like that shot. Let's go for the question, shall we? Question is this. You've heard the clip. Here's the question that follows. According to the computer, what is the population of Cliffwood, Colorado? 1052, 1205, 1502, or 1025. Arthur wants it down. 10 seconds to go. What do we think? It was 1052. Half of you getting that one right. Well done to the half that got that right. Everyone else close. Jew got it right, Beef got it right, so did All Sorts and Dr. Skotnik. Danto, I used to love watching Monk and Sherlock. I also watched The Simpsons with my dad every night when he made us dinner. I played lots of games too. Don't think I went outside much because I suffered from asthma and was a big chungus. I watched way too much TV, and when I got my Mega Drive, I played way too much of a Mega Drive. I loved it. Right, final question, guess the year. So here comes your clues for this time round. So, these are your clues. The Crystal Maze launches on the 15th of February on Channel 4. The movie channel launches on BSB on the 25th of March. And now ceases broadcasting on the 1st of December after only 8 months on the air. So there are your clues. Crystal Maze launches on the 15th of February on Channel 4. The movie channel launches on BSB on the 25th of March and now ceases broadcasting on the 1st of December after only 8 months on air. For the final question, I'd like you to guess the year. Did these happen in 1990, 1991, 1992 or 1993? And in the winner, it's choose the ad pack that we'll play at break time. 4 people went for it. Half you got it right with 1990. Well done to the 4 who got it right. And we're going to have a look at the scores now because really good going. Really good games there. As I'll wait for Classic TV to load. And it's loaded. Ooh! Oh! I think that's the word I want to use. I just want to double check that is correct. It is correct, right? Okay. Right, okay. I've just seen the scores and I like what I've seen. Just right. 40% accuracy that round. Thank you very much. No one in the 10k club though. That's the one thing I will say. So in 8th place with a score of 2776, it's Lena. Hello, Melina. Lard said, be right back to actually eat food. No worries, Lard. In 9th place with a score of 3658 is H. In 6th place with a score of 5982 is Danto. In 5th place with a score of 6626 is Dr. Skotnik. In 4th place with a score of 8258 it's Lard, which means our top 3 looks like this. In 3rd place with a score of 8440 it's Beeve. In 2nd place with a score of 8744, 3rd second place of the round of the night is All Sorts, but in 1st place with a score of 8930 it's Jew. Jew takes the win tonight. That's 3 different winners for 3 rounds tonight. And Jew, I've got ad packs heading your way. You want to choose an ad pack of the ones that's in the chat, please, whilst I put your name onto tonight's Wall of Fame. Let's see, we're going to round 3. You join Beeve and H on the board there. But what does that do overall for the scores? Because it's all about the scores. And it does this. All Sorts is still in the lead with 105 points, breaking away a little bit more from Lard. 32-point lead over Lard now, who's got 73 points. But Jew, that win gives you a hell of a boost. 7 points behind now in 3rd place on 66. Then Yabba Gold with 34 points along with Dr. Skotnik. Lou is on 25 points. Beeve catching up point by point, 23 points now, only 2 points behind Lou. Rainbow Noise has 11 points. Michael Patson has 10. Push has 8. H has 4. Danto has 3. And Springtrap has 1. And Jew has gone for ad pack number 3. It seems to be a very popular ad pack. Brilliant. So, got three people down. 4 rounds to go. We'll see you after the break for some more quiz night. See you in a bit. Take care. Part 2, 3 rounds down, 4 to go. These are the 4 rounds left to go. Observation corner, speed quizzing, the 66% club, and wheel of knowledge. All there for you. Well, I've been rushing about. I needed to nip to the little men's room and get stuff sorted, and now we're ready to go for part 2. You know tonight's Wall of Fame. H, Beeve, and Jew all on the board so far, and the wall looks like this. And I totally forgot to do 10k club, which we'll do in a second because that has gone up on there. So all sorts still leads. Jew is in 3rd, Lars in 2nd, because why not say it that way around? Yabba Gold and Dr. Scotland 4th and 5th, Lewis 6th, Beeve in 2nd, 7th even, Rainbow Dash in 8th, Michael Patton in 9th, Push in 10th, H in 11th, Danto in 12th, and Springtrap in 13th. Now, one more thing to do is go to the 10k club because we're up to 32 entries for the 34 entries for the 10k club this year. Well, so now it's time to come with me to a little section of Tracker Towers that I do like to call Observation Corner. Observation corner time tonight, and we've got an advert we have actually used on quiz night before a few years ago on this. Normally, can I just take a minute to say how goddamn good your presentation setup is, Tracker? I love how much effort you clearly put into this whole thing. Oh, thanks, Lena. Thank you. That means a lot. Thank you so much. It's definitely evolved from COVID days as quiz night into something a bit of a beast now. Well, this is a beast, but thank you. I mean, that means a lot. Thank you. Gosh, I'm speechless. Observation corner. 5 you've got. Okay, where do I go? I've got an advert lined up for you that I'll play 3 times. After those 3 times, I'll ask you 5 questions based on what you've watched. So that's the premise of it. So let's get Kahoot up and running and get this started. If you want to join, you know how to do it. 890-9318 to join via Kahoot.it or with Kahoot app. Got 4 players in already. Beeve, H, of all sorts, and Lard are already there. Danto says it's really, really bloody good, isn't it? And normally I say sometimes making something good is a little thankless. So I just wanted to be sure you knew it. Thank you ever so much. Compliment Tracker go. Yeah, I'm not you. It speaks the truth. No, I am grateful. I really am grateful for your support, for everyone watching. Even if people don't play, it's been here and I'm liking this. Thank you ever so much. It means a hell of a lot. And for a hobby as well. Yeah. Mrs. Tracken, she said it about a year ago where she went, "You've got a cool hobby." And for my wife to say that, that's perfect. I don't mind investing the time with this. This is you. This is for you. Where was I? Yeah, 890-9318. I'm trying to get a bit chilly, so I'm going to end up looking like Hugh Hefner now because I've had a shower and I'm not getting into clothes, so I'm getting into my PJs. So, forgive me, I'm in my dressing gown now. It's getting colder. Yes, that window's open, but the cat's going in and out for the time being. Right. Oh. Another drink. It is a really cool hobby, isn't it? Yeah. I tell you what, the days of I always watch back. I do watch back some of my older streams, and the days of when I used to be in the man cave to where I am now, which I could be a bit louder than normal as well. Is much better. I mean, look, I've got natural daylight. I've got daylight out there. Clothes. I know. You've seen me, regulars. You've seen me in this before, so it's not as if it's like a
How dare you?
moment, you know. Right, let me start. I'll start the round, and then I will do what I normally do best. So I'll go through the instructions, and then we will go through and watch the vid because I love this advert we got lined up tonight. Had to dig through the quiz night archives for this. So one advert will be looped 3 times, as I explained. 5 questions will follow based on scenes of the adverts that you have just watched. You have up to 20 seconds to answer each question, and a maximum of 2,000 points will be awarded for each correctly answered question. The quicker you score, the more points quicker you answer, the more points you score. Not answering or submitting an incorrect answer will not affect your score, and player who finishes the round on the podium will receive points for the quiz nightly. Right. This advert is something that I loved when I was a kid, and just warm and nice, and yeah, you'll like it. If you like dogs and you like paint, hopefully those two will go together. And you like a bit of Sinatra. Time for Observation Corner.
And now the end is here, he's finished off the final ceiling. Outside she beams with pride, for not a spot of paint is peeling. They've stained each windowsill and covered each and every doorway. But more, much more than this, they've done it my way. In every room, in every hall, on skirting boards and kitchen walls, in every house, in every flat, they're painting glass, they're painting matte. As Britain knows, the finish shows when you do it my way. And now the end is here, he's finished off the final ceiling. Outside she beams with pride, for not a spot of paint is peeling. They've stained each windowsill and covered each and every doorway. But more, much more than this, they've done it my way. In every room, in every hall, on skirting boards and kitchen walls, in every house, in every flat, they're painting glass, they're painting matte. As Britain knows, the finish shows when you do it my way. And now the end is here, he's finished off the final ceiling. Outside she beams with pride, for not a spot of paint is peeling. They've stained each windowsill and covered each and every doorway. But more, much more than this, they've done it my way. In every room, in every hall, on skirting boards and kitchen walls, in every house, in every flat, they're painting glass, they're painting matte. As Britain knows, the finish shows when you do it my way.
They're not the same questions. Oh, lad, with how many bakers is one Roscoe? Yep, that's it. If it was a Skoda Fabia, that probably would be there. Here's a nice little advert. I used to love watching that advert. Found two versions on YouTube. One had a different voice, and I was like, no, that's not the voice. And then I found that one, which was in a compilation of adverts. I was like, that's the one. That's the one I remember. My brain hurts according to Beeve. Well, it's time to start the quiz, I'm afraid, Beeve. Let's go with question number one. Is this 47 bakers? There were 17. As we enter the Dream, I know. How many tins of Dulux do in the white room? Let's put a typo on there. It's
TIPO. Tracker's got a typo.
Tracker J telling me off there. 4 of you getting that right. As we enter the room, how many tins of Dulux do we see in the white room? It is 1. The correct answer. Who got that right? Who were the 4? Lard, B, for all sorts, and Danto getting that one right. Well done to the 4 of you. As you can see on here, just the one down here on the right. There it is. Right there. Right there. That's the one. Let's go with question 2, shall we? I know. As E enters the room. E. Staying in the white room, which hand do we see the man holding the paintbrush? His right hand or his left hand? It is his right hand. He uses his right hand. Who got it right? Well, some people got it right. Lard, Beef jumps up to the top. Lard in second place. From all sorts in third. Jew is up to 4th. Danto drops down to 5th. Let's have a look. The right hand. See? There it is. The right hand. It's there. It's there. As he finish off the final ceiling. Outside she beams with pride. There we go. I'm going to stop now. How many toasters do we see in the green kitchen as the Dulux dog rolls past? Oh, that was too quick for me to even answer. Give you the answers. 6 of you getting it right with 4 toasters. 1 person going for 2. Unfortunately, I think correct, but the 6 who got it right. I think it's the top 5. Top 5 still in a row. Lard is on a hot streak with 3 correct answers there. And as we can see, 4 toasters. Seriously, who paints their kitchen fluorescent green? Now, Mrs. Tracker's brother, where she used to live in her home, her parents' house, when I stayed over in the green room. And it quite literally was that colour. It said her brother had that colour green. It wasn't nice. It wasn't nice at all. Yeah. DX did, maybe. Oh, there we go. Break it down. Right, next question. Question 4. When we see the silhouettes of painters walking from left to right, how many rollers are used to paint over the screen? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Oh, so when we see the silhouette, there we go. When we see the silhouette of painters walking from left to right, how many rollers are used to paint over the screen? 3 is the correct answer. 5 of you going for it and getting it right. 2 of you going for it and getting it wrong. 1 roller out on buzzer. Had to guess. That is a good guess. It's a good guess, Danto, and because you got it right and it was a guess, you get this.
You jammy bastard.
Lard jumps to the top, also in second place, Beav in third, Danto in fourth, and Jew in fifth. I see the slide. So there is 3 you can see. 1, 2, 3 in that order. Right. Hello, Yabba Gold. How are you doing? You well? You've just missed Dulux. You just missed Dulux, dog. We'll go with the final question, which is this. Final question of Observation Corner. What is the final tagline of the advert? Add colour to your life. Dulux makes the difference. Inspired by Dulux, created by you. Life is what you paint it. It's Dulux makes the difference. Well done to everyone who played that. 7 of you going for it. 5 of you getting it right with Dulux makes the difference. 2 of you going for inspired by Dulux, created by you. These are all true taglines for Dulux, by the way. It's just the different years that it happened. So well done, everyone. And I need to go to reports and pull up the report for Observation Corner. There we go. As we can go through the 7 players that played this round. So in 7th place with a score of 1950, it's H. In 6th place with a score of 3756 is Dr. Scott. In 4th place with a score of 3896, it's Jew. In 3rd place with a score of 5728, it's Danto, which means we have a top 3. Our top 3 look like this. So with a score, the 3rd... Oh, yeah, Dulux makes a difference. Forgot about that bit. Look at that doggo. Still makes a difference. It does. In 3rd place with a score of 7782, it's Lard. In 2nd place with a score of 9626, It's All Sorts by in first place with a score of 9628. It's Beeve. Beeve takes full points there this time round. A second win of the night. Is that your second win of the night? I think it is your second win of the night. Well done, Beeve. Let's go to tonight's Wall of Fame. I got them. See, that's that. I'm going to apologise because Observation Corner, it didn't refresh the scores. I apologise. Second through to fourth, seventh through to fourth. I'm going to redo the scores because in seventh place with a score of 3626 is H, 3756 for Viscotnik, 5846 for Dew, 7608 for Dantos, just missing out. Then 7782, because I had different scores on here. Really weird. But we'll go to tonight's Wall of Fame because Beeve, for a fourth time, well, for round four, sorry, second time tonight, got the points on the board. Well done, Beeve. Actually, your double win there. What has Yabagol said? Hi, Danto. Went to Mortal Kombat 2. It's fun. Well done, Beeve. Well, Drew, have you heard that? Mortal Kombat's fun. And congrats to everyone to Beeve. Excellent. I need to go and watch the first one the other day. Really love the old one with Robin shows Liu Kang wins. Right, what am I doing? I'm going to look at the leaderboard, aren't I? Leaderboard is this for All Sorts. Your consistency is growing that gap. 107 points for All Sorts. Lard takes a point, which increases that gap to 8 points overdue. Who's on 66 points. Yabagol in third. Dr. Skotnik is in. Yabagol in fourth. Dr. Skotnik in fifth. Who else was on the board? Beeve. Beeve jumps above Lou, brushing to sixth place now. Beeve's starting to roll. And everyone else as you are. Right. 4 rounds down. We got 3 to go. It's time for the fastest round of the night. It's time to go speak with it. Yep, it's time for speed quizzing. We got 5 questions, 5 seconds of time for each question. Difficulty level is definitely Moopsy because it's a hard round. Let's get everyone onto the game. 8909-318 to play along. 2 minutes to join if you want to join via Kahoot app or via Kahoot.it. Good evening, Moopsy. How are you? Moopsy. That's really good to hear. You had a really good week, yeah? Moopsy. What do you think of this weather? The silence says everything. Moopsy. Exactly. There we go. That's Moopsy's conversation for you today. Who we got? We got. Oh gosh. I got one of the. At that point, I got one of the parents saying that Riv left her jacket at the house. All good fun when your daughter who's in year 6 leaves a jacket over at a friend's house. It's all fun, isn't it? Especially Saturday. I know. 8909-318. This is the fastest round. 5 questions, 5 seconds of time. Yabba's in, Dr. Scott is in, Danto's in, Beeve's in, H is in, All Sorts is in, and Lard is in. I've got the hiccups. That was good timing. But yes, so Jew's in as well. I've got hiccups. That's timing. Stop it, hiccups. Stop it. Yeah. Take some water. That'll do. There we go. So yeah, working through Poirot's at the minute. So we've gone from the first. So Mr. Jack and I have worked from the Adventures of Clack and Cook. Last night was Lord Edgware Dies. That's it. Lord Edgware Dies. So I've got a few left to go, but I don't want to watch Curtain. I've got to. I'm gonna. I don't really want to watch Curtain. It's sad. That's all. That's, you know, your Poirot. You'll know exactly what I mean by that one. Anyway, I still think the ABC Murders is. I know people like Murder on the Express and Death on the Nile. I still think the ABC Murders is one of the best ones, if not the best. I like the ABC Murders, especially David Suchet. I think he's just nailed it. Anyway, Instructions. Welcome to the fastest round of the night. You have 5 seconds with only... Shall we start that? Because that's twice I've cocked up in one sentence. Welcome to the fastest round of the night. You have 5 questions with only 5 seconds to answer each question. A maximum of 1,000 points will be awarded for each correctly answered question. The quicker you answer, the more points you can score. Not answering or submitting an incorrect answer will not affect your score. Players who finish the round on the podium will receive points for the quiz night. There we go. Right. Got through it. Second time. Good luck, everyone. Here comes your first question. As I said, this is fast. Question 1. American Airlines introduced the first credit card with a magnetic stripe in which year? 64, 65, 66 or 67? It's 66. We have a rubbish question.
I wasn't expecting that.
Tough round. It's a very tough round. So no one off the mark. Lard's in the lead apparently. Well done, Lard. You're in the lead. Question 2. Which actor does not appear in Titanic? Tom Wilkinson, Bill Paxton, Victor Garber, Billy Zane. Tom Wilkinson is the correct answer. 6 if you're going for it. 4 out of 6 getting that one right. Well done to the 4 6 who got that right. So that'll be Roll Sorts, Jew, Yabba Gold, and Dr. Scott getting that one right. Right. Perfect. It's right. We've got points on the board. So we're going to have a podium. Question 3. Which cyclist from Great Britain holds the record for the most gold medals won by a single cyclist with 6? Ed Clancy, Chris Hoy, Mark Cavendish, Jason Kenny. It's so Chris Hoy. 7 of you going for it. 5 out of 7 going for the right answer, Chris Hoy. 2 of you going for Mark Cavendish, and I can see exactly why. They're the 2 options that I would have gone for. Definitely those 2. Those 4, sorry. Let's see who got it right. We've got 5 people on board. Jew jumps up to first. All Sorts is in second. Skotnik in third. Beeve is in fourth. Danto is in 5th. Ahoy, Chris Hoy! Quite a Skotnik in the chat. Right, next question. Question number 4. What is the chemical symbol for radon? Is it rud, run, ra, or ro? It's run. Run is the correct answer. Run as fast as you can. Because 3 of you got it absolutely spot on. Well done to 3 who got it right. Who got it right? Jew got it right. So did Danto. So did Yabba. That changes the board completely as we go into our final question. And I'm not going to go through the scores this time round. I'm just going to go through the podium. Final question of this round. Who had a hit with the 1998 song Pretty Fly for White Guy? Sum 41, Blink 182, The Offspring, or Green Day?
Perfect.
7 out of 7 getting that one right with The Offspring. Well done to everyone. Let's just go into the podium, shall we? No, we don't. I say we're going to do it, but I'm actually going to go into the Speak Wizard and do it the normal way. I want to say that's right. I think that is right. I think that's right. Okay. So in 7th place with a score of 912 points, it's Lard. In 6th place with a score of 1747 is Beeve. In 5th place with a score of 2246 is Dr. Skotnik. In 4th place with a score of 2283, it's Roll Sorts. So it means in 3rd place with a score... Second, why am I not loading? You know why I'm not loading? Because I've hit the wrong button. That's why I'm not loading. Let's do that button. In 3rd place with a score of 2346, it's Yabba Gold. Nice one, Yabba. In 2nd place with a score of 2493, it's Danto taking points there. And in 1st place with a score of 3340, it's Jew. 2nd win of the night, Jew. That's Classic TV and Speed Quizzing. Well done. Let's get your name onto the board, shall we? Tonight's Hall of Fame. For the 2nd time tonight, round 5. Boop, there we go, Jew. Well done. And difficulty level there was, you got 42% of the answers were correct tonight. Well done, everyone. 42% that one. What was Observation Corner? Because Observation Corner was 62% correct rate. That's massive. That is absolutely massive. Let's have a look and see what that does to the league. Roll Sorts doesn't score for the first time tonight, so stays on 107 points. Lard hasn't scored this round, but Jew has now closed the gap. 69.
Giggity.
There you go, Jew. You've got that magic number.
Giggity.
Yabba Gold with 35 points. Dr. Skotnik with 34. So Yabba Gold now jumps above Dr. Skotnik on points. Beeve with 26 points. Lou with 25. Rainbow Nose with 11 points. Mike Patterson with 10. Push with 8. Danto up now back up to, well, stays on 11th place, but jumps up to 11th place above H with 5 points. H is on 4 points. Is on 1. Yeah, that's it. That's the right number. 1. There we go. Right, everything went slow there for us. Everything went slow. Right, we go from the fastest round of the night to the toughest round of the night. Would you join me? 66% Club. I was expecting Noopsy to appear in my head there. That's the wrong round. Right, folks, it's time for the 66% Club. This one is tough. You've got 15 seconds for each question, which sounds like a lot, but difficulty levels moderate to hard. Why is that? Well, I'll explain more in a couple of minutes' time. What we need to do, though, is get the round started so I can explain more. 8909318 to join. We've got 7 players on the board. Jew, Yabba, Dr. Scotland, Beaver, H, Roll Swords, and Lard are all on the board there. So's Danto. So 8909318 to join along. But this is the newest round and what has turned into quite a favourite as well. People seem to like this round. No idea why, but people do. Which is all good. I like it when people like this. And there we go, spinning for the wheel of knowledge, because we've got one subject left and one subject left only. And it is our guest round tonight. Guest round. Which should be interesting because it's from a certain JDubDotEXE. And it grateful for him to sending it across to me as well. So yes, so I've got to pick up a coat from my daughter at some point when I'm not dressed, when I'm actually in proper clothes rather than pajamas. It was nice timing of that to come through, wasn't it? It's like, oh, okay. It's fine. It's all fine. 8909318. Danto, Yabba, Dr. Scotland, Beeb, H, All Sorts, and Lard are all ready to play along. I tell you what, we've got 1, 2, 3. We've got 4 different winners tonight. It's quite good for this week. Last week we had 5. We had 5 different winners. Again, that was quite good as well. And this is the end of the block. So if you're on my Discord, you'll get a block update as well to tell you how everyone's doing. So what we're like with the block and how we are compared to week 10 of last year as well with figures. It might be slightly inflated because of the extra rounds, but we'll see what it's like with gaps and everything. Anyway, we'll start this round and we'll bring up the instructions so you all know exactly why I'm saying this is a tough round. Here we go. 66% Club, week 10 of 2026. And it's getting dark out there now. So here we go. The instructions. 5 questions each with 6 possible answers. Only 4 of them are correct. So you have up to 15 seconds to answer each question and may select up to 4 answers. You don't need to select all 4. You can select up to 4. Here's the catch. A maximum of 1,000 points will be awarded for each correct answer per question, so up to 4,000 points per question. Selecting even one incorrect answer will result in no points for that question. That's the catch. You give me 3 answers, you got 2 of them right, but the other one's wrong. You ain't getting any points for that. The quicker you answer, the more points you can score. Not answering, though, will not affect your score, and players who finish the round on the podium will receive points for the Quiz Night League. Good luck, everyone. Here comes question number 1, and it's this. Which of these titles have won the Booker Prize in the 1990s? The English Patient, How Late It Was, How Late, The Blind Assassin, The Old Devils, The Famished Road, Possession. Right. If you went for The Blind Assassin or The Old Devils, you lose your points. The correct answers are The English Patient, How Late It Was, How Late, The Famished Road, and Possession. They're the correct answers. 6 of you went for The Blind Assassin. I don't know how many people have got points. 2 people got points. Roll Swords and Dante, well done. You get points for not getting the 2 incorrect correct answers. Well done. Let's go to question 2. And we're going, I think it's music this time round, I want to say. Which of these songs are by Metallica? Master of Puppets, Sad But True, The Day That Never Comes, A Touch of Evil, Enter Sandman, Some Heads Are Gonna Roll. Well, most of you got it right. 1 person went for Some Heads Are Gonna Roll. That's incorrect. But Master of Puppets, Sad But True, The Day That Never Comes, and Enter Sandman are Metallica songs. So we got some big points on the board here. Let's see how that does. Look at that. Dr. Scott is jumping straight up there with 3320. Beeb with 3220. Lard with 3168. Danta with 3084. That's what one question can do. It can just change things like that. Jew with 2478. Right, next question. Question number 3. What's the question? Which of these stations can be found on the Weaver Line? Wood Street, Wood Green, Mill Hill East, Bethnal Green, Hackney Central, White Hart Lane. Quite tough, this one. 3 seconds to go. If you went Wood Green or Mill Hill East, Dr. Scott is saying the Beaver Line.
Down with this sort of thing. Careful now.
If you went with Wood Green or Mill Hill East, you get that wrong. The others you got right, and it looks like 1 person went for Wood Street. 5 went for Wood Green, and 2 went for Mill Hill East. This is going to be a low scorer, if any. Push is coming and gone. Yeah, I'm taking that. And jumped straight to the top. Well, come along, Push. How are you doing? You well? Push has jumped straight to the top. Beaver's in 2nd place. For Scott in 3rd. Lard is in 4th, and Danto's in 5th. Right, next question. Lad, I got both wrong answers. It happens though. Which of these elements does not have an atomic number between 1 and 10? Oxygen, sulfur, phosphorus, silicon, neon, or selenium? Which of these elements does not have an atomic number between 1 and 10? Let's see. If you went for oxygen and neon, they do have a number between 1 and 10. Everything else is fine. The 4 people, I see 4 incorrect answers. That could be 3 people, it could be 4. Actually, no, it's neon there. It's 5, 6. It could be 6 people or it could be 5. What we got? Bush is still on top. Jew jumps up to 2nd. Beeves in 3rd. Roll Source is in 4th. Yabba Gold's in 5th. Let's go with the final question. Let's see, Scott referring back to a previous question. Ooh, the Weaver Line. And then just doing that. Right, next question. Final question of the night. Of speed quizzing. What is this? 66% club, sorry. Which of these films either won or was nominated for the Best Picture at the Academy Awards in 1973? The Godfather, The Sting, American Graffiti, Cabaret, Cries and Whisper, The Exorcist. I said The Exotic there. The Exorcist. If you went The Godfather or Cabaret, you are wrong. You lose all your points. The Sting, American Graffiti, Cries and Whispers, and The Exorcist all get you points. I'm not even going to bother with the rundown. I'm just going to do top 3 of this one because it's quite a hard round to do. So let's do it. Top 3. Well done. In 3rd place with a score 5154 is Dr. Raskolnik. Nice points there. With a score of 6744 is B, but with a score of 6813 to take the win, it's Push. Push, well done, Push. That's your... Is that your first win? That's your first win of this year. Well done, Push. getting the points on the board. Let's put your name onto the board for tonight. Let's get it across. Push came to shove. Oh, boom, stanto. Let's put Push's name on the board. That means we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. Our fourth winner tonight, isn't it? Fourth, yeah. Fourth. Put name on. Push is on the board. So with H, we got B, we got Jew, and Push. They're the ones that are on there tonight. So well done to all of you. Right. I suppose this is going to be the one time that's going to be weird doing the spinny, but it is time for tonight's Wheel of Knowledge. We end tonight on a little bit more of a and relax mode. We have Wheel of Knowledge come up for you, which has 5 questions, all with 10 seconds of time to answer. I have put difficulty levels hard, but that's as hard as you want it to be. No pun intended. No play sound. That. No that.
Down with this sort of thing.
And definitely no.
How dare you?
So let's bring the wheel up there. Oh, look at that! I didn't cross off taglines. Let's put the line through tagline, shall we? There we go, because taglines is not available. It's fonts. So what are the chances of it landing on not on fonts and landing on the 4 smaller subjects, eh? I guess we're about to find out, because we still have to spin, don't we? Let's spin it, shall we? Is it going to land on 5, or is it going to land in the void? Let's hope it lands on 5, because there's a big chance it can land on there. Oh, I don't know. Oh, it's landed in the void. We've got the void. Oh, well, we can't leave it there, can we? Can we do it one more time? We can't leave it right there. It's got to spin. If it lands in the void again, we're still having fonts. Simple as that. There we go. There we go. It's now fonts, isn't it? Let's get fonts up on the screen for you. Oh dear, that was a bit weird one. 8909318. It's never landed in the void before. Michael Patterson's in as well. JDub, I am somewhat anxious to see how this round goes. Yes, JDub. Thank you very much, my friend. You're in chat. And it is a JDub special round because JDub created this round. He sent me 10 questions. I split them into 2 lots of 5 because we've got the second part later on in the year in block 2. But JDub, thank you ever so much. How are you, my friend? Are you well? And we've got to go cheating. Do you see Jay's name on the board there? I don't. I see Mike Patterson, Danto, Push, Yabba Gold, Dr. Scottnick, Beeve, H, all sorts of lad, and Jew. Second quiz for you. Oh yes, Mike. How did your first quiz go? How did it go? Where did you finish tonight? Yes, and how are you doing, Jay? You all right, bud? I need to catch up with you at some point. Get across the Manchester way and catch up with you. Not too bad. Adjusting to new work areas, but had to be here for this round because stroke my ego. Yes. 6 after all 45 questions. That's not bad. Is that roughly what you came in last week, Michael? Was it 6 you got last week? Or I think the week before you got podium, if I'm not mistaken. I think. Anyway. 8909318. Kahoot.it or the Kahoot app to join. Oh, it was 7th last week. So you've won up to last week. That's good. That's really good. 1 week you're going to win it, man. You're going to win it. You've got the knowledge. Anyway, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plus Jew, 11 players ready to go with this for our final round of the night before we wrap up. And we go straight into block 3 next week, week 11, because of all the time I had off earlier on this year. I've combined it all. I'm loving the Roy Walker, the gift, by the way. That's brilliant. Let's get this show on the road with the final round of the night, and this is fonts. And you're gonna like this round. You're gonna like this round. So let's see. 3, and the wheel resets next week. Fonts. 5 questions will appear in the style of fonts that appear in a classic game. The goal? Identify which game it is from to earn points. That's all my practice did. I blew up at the wrong time, didn't I? You have up to 15 seconds to answer each question. A maximum of 2,000 points will be awarded for each correctly answered question. The quicker you answer, the more points you can score. Not answering or submitting an incorrect answer will not affect your score. Players who finish the round on podium receive points for the Quiz Night League. A special thanks to JDub for questions and font graphics. If someone could, I'm going to do the shout out. I'll do the shout out because everyone's ready for the quiz. So I'll put the shout out in here. Unrecognized command. I can't do a shout out. Oh, that's ridiculous. Someone please, can someone do a shout out for JDub, please? Because JDub deserves a shout out. Thank you. I couldn't get a shout out to work. Thank you very much. Right. Good luck, everyone. Here comes your first font. And the reason you got 15 seconds because it appears on the screen as well. Which game has this font from? So, which SNES platformer is this font from? Donkey Kong Country, Mega Man X, Super Metroid, or Super Mario World? It's Super Mario World. Well done. 6 out of 10 getting that one right. 3 going for Super Metroid. 1 person going for Donkey Kong Country. Well done. So, Push got that right the fastest. Then Michael Patterson. Then H. Then Danto. Then Yabba Gold. Nice start there. Let's go with question number 2, shall we? Question 2 is this. Please look at your screens because you'll have the font there as well. Which game is this font from? Golden Axe, Gauntlet, Double Dragon, Metal Slug. Golden Axe, Gauntlet, it's Golden Axe. Golden Axe is the correct answer. 10 of you go for it. Half of you get it right with Golden Axe. Well done to the half who got that right. Let's see. How's that done? Danto moves up to top spot. Yabba is second. Push is down to third. Rolls is up to fourth. And Jew is up into 5th place. Let's go with the next question, shall we? Question number 3. And it's this. Which game is this from? So wait for the text to appear. Toe Jam and Earl. Destroy all humans. Global Gladiators. Commander Keen. Toe Jam and Earl is the correct answer. 9 out of 10 of you getting that one absolutely right. Danto going absolute goated game. Another one. 9 out of 10 of you getting it right. 1 person go for Destroyed All Humans. Top 5 as they are. No, top 5 drop. Danto gets it right. Raw Sauce is in 2nd. Michael Patterson is in 3rd. Jew is in 4th. And Lard is in 5th place. Let's go with the final round. The final one. Head spinning? Absolutely. You know what? That includes this.
You're goddamn right.
Let's go with the final question of tonight's quiz night. So, you know what the question is. Which games... Oh, no, it's penultimate. Sorry, penultimate question. Which game is this from? Doom. Rise of the Triad. Duke Nukem 3D or Wolfenstein 3D. It's Doom. I can't do it as well as Lard. Doom. Really hurts my voice. Shouldn't do that. That just goes really weird. 8 out of 10 going right for Doom. And 2 of you going for Duke Nukem. Fucks up the voice box at the same time. Who got that right? Danto got that right. Tracker has died. Raw Sauce got it right as well. Raw Sauce is second. Lyle in third. Mike Patterson fourth. And Beef in fifth. This is going to be interesting with the scores at the end of the round. Let's go with the final question, shall we? Final question is this. Tonight's final question. Quite clearly says there. Which game is this from? Breath of Fire, Fantasy Star, Secret of Mana, or Final Fantasy. It's Final Fantasy. 9 out of 10 of you getting that one right. And I can't make that any bigger, but it does say round credit JDubDotEXE at twitch.tv/JDubDotEXE. But 9 out of 10 getting that one right. Well, to 9 out of 10. That was a high scoring round. I think that's probably one of the highest we've had for Weird Knowledge in a very long time. To a point that we're going to check to see 63% correct answer rate. That is high. That's really high. I hope this is right. I'm just going to come out of it and go back into it. Refresh. Go back. Yeah, it is right. So, 10th place upwards. In 10th place with a score of 3246 is H. In 9th place with a score of 3436, it's Jew. In 8th place with a score of 3628 is Dr. Skotnik. In 7th place with a score of 5078 is Push. In 6th place with a score of 5110 is Yabba Gold. In 4th place with a score of 5152, it's Beeve. So we've got a top 3 that looks something like this. It says, there we go. In 3rd place with a score of 532. Oh, crikey, it's gone wrong again. It's not updated the scores. In 3rd place it's Lard. In 2nd place it's All Source. But in 1st place with a score of 8916. And the winner of tonight's fonts, it's Danto. Danto takes the win. That is completely not what I've got on my board. My board shows 5300. So apologies. I'm going to refresh that scoreboard once again and see what the heck happened. Danto's in the tank. What? What? There we go, 8916. That's it. Danto, just call me champing around. Danto, you get your win. Let's put your name on the board. That's a good win for you. Who else we got? All Sorts in 2nd place. That's because things are being things. And 1st place, 3rd place was Lard. Lard is 3rd place. Sorry about that, folks. The reporting has not been right for a little while, so I'm kind of going on the fly. It was still H, Dr. Skotnik, June, Michael Patterson, Yabba Gold, Push, and Beeve in that order from 10 through to 4. So apologies about that. But the scores do line up with this because Danto is on to tonight's Wall of Fame to take the final place. That's another week with 5 different winners. There we go. H taking a maiden win. First quiz, first win. Beeve taking Connections and Observation Corner. Jew taking Classic TV and Speed Quizzing. Push taking the 66% Club. And Danto taking the Wheel of Knowledge there. With that, let's have a look at scores. Because All Sorts now has 109 points. A 10-point swing this week for All Sorts. Lard has 75 points. Jew has 69. Yabba Gold has 35, along with Dr. Skotnik, who has 35 as well. So they're neck and neck. Beeve has 28 points. Lou with 25. Rainbow Noise and Push both have 11 points each. Michael Patterson has 10 points now. Danto has 8 points. H has 4. And Springtrap has 1. What did Jay put in there? I best make the second run of this round harder for later in the year then. It's already programmed, man. I've already got it. It should be good. Yeah, it's a nice one to end on, mate. It really is. Thank you ever so much for doing that. What a load of bollocks! I don't think he deserves that. I think JDub deserves this.
I don't know what it is, but you have got it.
Sore ass.
The timing of that was brilliant. That timing was impeccable.
Sore ass.
Thank you very much for the bits. I have to use it every stream. That timing was absolutely impeccable. Thank you very much for the bits, Stu. Let's do it coming up, shall we? Because why not? Normal week next week, which means we've got more quiz night, more Mellow Mondays, but on Monday, 8 o'clock, we will finish Discworld. We will finish Discworld because that's what we've got going on. But on Wednesday at 7:30, we're ready for week 11 of Quiz Night. It's block 3. We'll find out how it goes here on twitch.tv/Tracker57. Yeah, I know. I did the Bubba Bums at the end as well. I know Jew redeemed bullshit, but because you didn't hear it, you know what? I'm going to redeem it for you there as well. I'm just going to redeem it for you.
That's a lot of bullshit.
There we go. Once again, well done to our winners there. I'm going to close the quiz, otherwise you guys are thinking what's going on. I'm also going to say thank you ever so much to Jew for the bits, to was that Toast of London? I think it was, yeah. A thank you to Jew for the bits. For some reason, it's not putting follows up on here. I think H, I think you've followed me, so thank you very much for the follow as well. The activity feed is weird at the minute. Filter. Says it's too quiet. It's being stupid. Which is being stupid. Well, I didn't mean to prompt. Sorry, H. Thank you very much for the follow. That wasn't meant to be a prompt. That was a thank you ever so much for the follow. I thought you had, but the commands aren't working very well. Great vibes as always. Thank you. Thanks to everyone for joining up. Thank you ever so much one more time to JDub for doing that round. We'll have that in block 5. The recap of fonts on there. I thought I already had. Fair enough. But thank you all for joining me. I tell you what, I think we'll go and raid someone because raiding feels good tonight. Let's go and see who is on at Twitch TV. Then we can go and raid. I'm following. Who am I following? Bob Ross? No. Ashens. Rob. Emily. John S. Reed. Top of the Bob. We got a Bob. We're going to go and raid top of the Bobs. Raid top of the. I can't type. Raid is R-A-I-D. When we get across, track a raid to anyone who's going across there. But until next week, thank you ever so much for watching. We will see you again next week. Until then, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.